All right, guys, here is my 4-foot bookshelf tank. I love this tank. It's so easy to maintain. So if you just saw the rainbow and blue eyes video, then that's where they were. They weren't doing much in this tank. They were just hanging around, floating around. They weren't doing much, so I thought they can go in a pond, see if I can breed some blue eyes. So I've got a bit of a problem at the moment. I've got bladder snails that have laid their eggs all over the substrate. So I'm going to be having a constant battle with snails. I was thinking of getting a loach just to stay on top of them. I've just picked out about 20, but there's eggs. I don't know if they're, see, you can see those jelly sacks and some of those pebbles. But anyway, I'll think about putting a loach in just to stay on top of things, but I don't want to overcrowd things. I am introducing mystery snails. I'm just acclimating them at the moment. So I don't know, maybe they will help keep the bladder snail. I don't know if they would eat the jelly sacks or not, but I'm going to put them in anyway. I've got quite a few mystery snails. This is a great filter, by the way. I just put a little foam sponge thing on the inlet, and that acts as an awesome pre-filter. So the brownness to that, I think it's still tannins. I put in driftwood, secondhand driftwood, which I thought was clean, and that's where all the snails came from. And it released so many tannins. The brown water was just really brown. So I don't know, haven't got rid of them yet. But there is some gudgeons in there. I decided to leave them. And I went and bought another bag of Danios because I really like them and they're cheap at the moment from my pet store. These ones are the leopard ones. Yeah, I really like these guys, and these guys are so active that there's always something to look at in the tank, whereas the blue eyes and the rainbows, they just did nothing. So we'll see. I'll probably add, I really don't want to add more plants because the snails are just laying eggs everywhere. This beautiful Amazon sword, I think it's an Amazon sword. Yeah, it's coming back. It struggled for a while, so the snails really got into it. Yeah, see, look, they're just eating the new leaves. You know, snails aren't meant to eat healthy plants. That's a healthy leaf. It's a fairly healthy plant, but they're just smashing this plant. It's really struggling. I did have just a surface plant up here. I'll probably put that back in. They do a great job if you don't have some surface plants with the roots dangling. I've just got to set that up again. Yeah, I got these nice river stones just from the landscape shop. Shop, you know, the landscape yard. And I just select my own. Look at these black ones. Black, red. Yeah, they're really nice. Anyway, those snails are ready to go in. These Danios are ready to go in. So let's try and film this. So I just realised I haven't acclimated these guys with the tank water. They've been sitting in there, but I haven't added any. So I'm going to add some water and I will let them sit another 10 minutes. But I can add these snails, and I'm not going to tip their poo in, so I'm just going to put them in by hand if he lets go, and he's not. Boop. Boop. All right, let's get rid of that water. All right, so I have added some tank water into that. They probably would have been fine if I had have just thrown them in, but doesn't hurt. These guys are pretty hardy. Yeah, looking forward to these guys in. Anyway, I will be back in 15. Right, that is long enough. Let's pour these guys in. One, two, three, four, five, six. Right, that's all of them. There's a snail or something, dead one. All right, there we go. Enjoy your new home for now, or forever. I'll probably change my mind again. Yeah, I really like these leopard ones. I like them both. But they only had, I think I bought all the zebra striped ones last time. I must be the only one buying them. But I like both of them. I've got a plump one. Can you see that plump one there? She, I think it's a she. I'd say it's a she. She's quite plump, so could have some eggs on the way. I have got a cover for this tank, thankfully, so just a makeshift one, because these guys could jump. The water's pretty good though. Mystery snails, doing mystery snail things. I haven't found, there's the gudgeon. All right, these guys haven't found the end of the tank yet. How many do you reckon I can fit in this tank? 4-foot tank. I've got another 6 inside in another tank. Wonder if I should put them all together. What are your thoughts? All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.